Party Time with Scott Topper is being brought to you by Scott Topper DJ Productions and Action Photo Booth. For over a decade, Scott Topper Productions has been providing professional music planning and coordination for weddings, parties, and special events. A creative DJ experience that's classy, upscale, and lots of fun. For more information, you can visit scotttopperproductions.com or call 805-965-7978.
Live from Studio A in California, it's party time! And now, please welcome your host of Party Time, the man with the party plan, Mr. Scott Topper.
Welcome to Party Time, where each month we feature people who make parties and events come alive. Now, my first guest is Heidi Whitcomb. Now, Heidi is a second-generation owner of Ventura Rental Party Center, and she's also our Party Time with Scott Topper Rentals design sponsor. A big round of applause. Let's hear it for Heidi, everybody.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Great
Thanks
to
for
have
having
you here.
me.
Oh, well, thank you for being our sponsor this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
looks absolutely beautiful.
Great.
So, how did you get into the event industry?
My parents were in the rental business, the construction rental business, and after we were in that a few years, my dad just said he noticed that I always loved the events and parties, and when we'd go to the different conventions, that's what I was interested in, and offered to fund the new part of our business if I wanted to start that, and off I ran.
Awesome.
So that was about 1985.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
you've been doing it for quite some time.
Yes, yes.
So was there a pivotal moment in your career that kind of got you started?
Gosh, just saying yes. You know, a lot of times being afraid,
Yeah.
maybe not even having the inventory somebody was looking for, but I knew I'd figure it out.
Sure.
Luckily, events generally book several months in advance, so I had a little bit of time, and it just allowed us to have a lot of growth when I would say yes, even though I really was scared to death.
Sure.
So.
And what kind of clients do you service?
We range from a client who just wants a few tables and chairs, they want to pick them up, it's very simple and easy, to clients who want us to plan everything, you know, A to Z, high-end corporate clients, a lot of weddings, a lot of personal events.
Yeah.
And so we really do a full range of event rentals.
Do you have any type of specialties that you offer or special clients that you like to work with?
We like to offer a lot of customer service, you know, a lot of hand holding and just taking care of our clients and going that extra mile. We're a smaller rental company. And we also have clients that really just call us. They give us a theme, maybe a guest number, a date of the party, and from there they just ask us to design it. And I love those because you can have a lot of creativity.
Oh, yeah, like you did for this set today.
Yep. So we have several of those.
So what do you think the future holds for your company?
Oh, for our company, we're just looking at some nice growth, steady growth. For the rental industry, you know, we're always trying to see what's out there, what's new, what the trends are. We try to look at least a year in advance and see how things are changing and stay up on that.
Sure.
And so rental's always changing.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to take a look at your video. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to see today?
Oh, sure. We were asked to do a long video for the American Rental Association for a presentation I did for them last year. And so we did a complete video on all parts of our company. And so we scaled that back and did a smaller video for the show today. But you'll see a little bit of all parts of our operation, from our 2 warehouses in Ventura to our showroom, some of our work out on site.
Okay.
And you'll see a little bit of everything.
All right,
So.
dynamite. All right, well, why don't we take a look right now at Ventura Rental Party Center video.
Thank you so
Really
much.
nice, really nice.
Thank you.
Where do you draw your inspiration from?
I think I'm always looking for inspiration. So I try to go down to Los Angeles a time or two a month and just wander in the fabric district and look around there. I'm always constantly looking at different publications, looking at the Pantone color charts, what's coming ahead, and but I really like textures and fabrics and try to draw a lot of inspiration from that.
And it sounds like you're super busy, but what do you do in your free time?
Oh, I love to hike, and we have 3 kids. They're adults now, so they're not around too much, but I love to spend time with them. I'm really kind of a farm girl at heart. I have a great garden. I've raised chickens, and so, you know, I like to be out in nature, whatever that is, out in the sunshine and digging in the dirt. And that's really what I love to do.
Do you eat the eggs from the chicken?
Absolutely.
Nice. Are they brown eggs?
Brown eggs.
Okay, just
and
making
blue.
sure. Really?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't had a blue egg.
Yes, I'll get you some.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Yes.
Maybe the next Party Time show.
Maybe. Maybe.
All right. Well, so what's your website and what's a good phone number to reach you?
Our website is www.venturarental.com. Our showroom phone number is 805-644-4496.
Okay. Well, will you stick around while we party on?
Absolutely. I'd love to.
All right, Heidi.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. All right, folks. Now we're going to turn things over to Mitch Karno with Moneluv to find out about today's music video.
Here's our new song, The Way It Goes. Let's take a look.
I like coffee and she likes tea. I love the way she looks at me. I say black and she says white, but that's just the way it goes. She likes the movies and I like TV. She likes to remind me constantly. I say left and she says right, but that's just the way it goes. Ooh, our love, it goes on and on. I feel so strong when she's in my arms. But that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. I like sugar and she likes salt. I can't help it, it's not my fault. She's vegan and I like meat, but that's just the way it goes. She likes dance and I like to sing. That's why I gave her a diamond ring. I say yes and she says no, but that's just the way it goes. Ooh, our love, it goes on and on. I feel so strong when she's in my arms. But that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. I want doggies and she wants kids, but when I grill it really flips her lid. I say stop and she says go, but that's just the way it goes. Late at night when we're all alone, a drink of wine, switch off the phone. She looks at me in that sexy way, and that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes.
If you're looking for something fun to do on Halloween this year, then come to our Voodoo Lounge Halloween Dance Party. It's a scary good time, and check out the video. My next guest is Lonnie Balan. Lonnie is president and chief designer at Spark Creative Events. Lonnie's clients range from large universities and nonprofit organizations to event planners and brides. Please welcome Lonnie, everybody. Give it up for him. All right. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for sponsoring the show, and thank you for making it look beautiful. How did you come up with this idea? The garden theme.
We had done a wedding recently with a very similar look, and I just thought it was really unique.
Yeah.
And thought we'd give it a shot here.
Oh, that's why I wore my pink shirt for this show.
It's perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So how did you get into the event industry?
So I started in theater. It all started in theater for me. I was the kid who got pulled out of class in 7th grade by the principal, not because I was in trouble, but because they were having a meeting in the auditorium and couldn't figure out how to turn on the sound system. So I was that guy.
Okay.
But I spent a long time in theater, and after about 10 years and being exposed to some events, being asked to work on some events, I decided to start my own company.
Oh, sweet.
Do it for myself.
Well, what's your favorite part about working in this industry?
Working in this industry, I like it because for what I do, it's very much a mixture of art and science. There's a lot of math that goes into it, a lot of calculating, lensing, and not fun things like that. But it's definitely an art. Okay. And so it's a nice mixture of that. And the industry itself is always changing, always evolving, new clients, new styles, new venues, new challenges. So it's definitely not a regular desk job.
Yeah, without a doubt. Well, you make things look beautiful, actually. What type of events do you do, or do you focus on?
We do everything, definitely everything, but a lot of weddings, more weddings than anything else. But social events, bar mitzvahs, festivals, everything.
And what's one of the most memorable events you've ever done?
So I should say, aside from my wedding,
Yeah.
we did a very, very fancy nonprofit fundraiser, I should say, for a university.
Okay.
And this was a week-long install, very involved. But the biggest piece to this was we did a video projection over an entire building. That
No
was
way.
about 130 feet wide, 70
Wow.
feet tall. And this was a complete surprise to everyone. There were about 7 people on the planning committee that knew about it, and that was about it. So it was a complete surprise, and it was very memorable, and people just couldn't believe it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to see a video from Spark Creative Events. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to see?
So the video is just a compilation of photos from different kinds of events. You'll see weddings, you'll see fundraisers, you'll see a little bit of everything in there just over the past few years.
All right. Thanks, Lonnie. Now let's take a look at a video from Spark Creative Events. Fantastic. Beautiful work. So you recently got married. Amazing wedding. I had a great time. Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome.
So how did you decide what direction to go creatively?
So we could have gone a lot of different directions. I actually bought a vanity for my wife. That was a surprise. She had one as a kid, and it was always very important to her. And so I got her this one, and she loved it. It's just the epitome of what she loves. It's very kind of Art Deco, old Hollywood glamour kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to use that for our escort cards for the wedding, and we styled everything after that.
Okay.
And so we went pretty far with it in a bunch of different directions, but we kept going back to that one piece. And I think it's really helpful for, I tell my clients this too, to keep something that kind of hones in your vision so you don't get too carried away, because there are just so many options out there.
What's one of the biggest oversights that you've seen? I mean, you've been in the business for quite some time. What do people mess up on?
Something you're probably familiar with, not that you're messing up on it. But,
Oh, thanks.
But power, electricity is the most common issue. Can't tell you how many times a caterer will plug in a coffee pot and the lights go out, or the DJ's power goes out.
Yeah.
And that's something we really actively inquire about when we talk to our clients. We want to know exactly what's going on so we can make sure that there's enough power for us and for everybody else and for anyone else that may show up and need to do something.
Yeah.
If that means a generator or whatever. But it's something you should always be aware of, and whoever your lighting company is or whoever's providing power for the venue, it's always good to check with them and make sure you have enough and then some.
I always blame it on the coffee machine.
Always.
That's what always takes me down.
Always, yeah. Absolutely.
What's the most rewarding part of your job?
Most rewarding part is seeing the look on people's faces when they walk into the space, whether it's guests at a fundraiser who have been to the same room 100 times and have never seen it look like this before, or the bride who sent me 100 Pinterest photos and she walks in and it's just the perfect realization. But we do also a lot of nonprofits, and it's very rewarding to be able to create an environment so that their guests want to give to the cause, and we've really been able to do a lot. And I think in the past 10 years, we've helped raise almost $100 million
Wow.
for local nonprofits, which has been really amazing.
That's awesome. Well, what's a good website and phone number to reach you?
Our website is sparkcreativeevents.com.
Okay.
Phone number is 805-201-6262.
All right, Lonnie, thank you so much for sponsoring the show. Now it's time for DJ Scott Topper's Top 10 Most Requested Latin Dance Party Songs. Coming in at number 10, Loraras by Oscar de Leon. Number 9, Vivir Mi Vida by Mark Anthony. Number 8, Darte Un Beso by Prince Royce. Number 7, Adios Le Pido by Juanes. Number 6, Rabiosa by Shakira. Number 5, Bailando by Enrique Iglesias. Number 4, Matador by Los Fabulous Cadillacs. Number 3, La Vida es un Carnaval by Celia Cruz. Number 2, Danza Cudero featuring Lucenzo by Don Omar. And number 1, Suavemente by Elvis Crespo. That's DJ Scott Topper's Top 10 Most Requested Latin Dance Party Songs. Be sure to go to www.scotttopperproductions.com and lashowhost.com for the complete list of Latin dance party songs. My next guest is Jessica Miller. Jessica, for the past 6 years, has been an event manager for SBB Gourmet Catering. She is an experienced catering pro, and she has graciously provided full catering for all of our cast and crew today. Please welcome Jessica, everybody. Let's hear it for her. All right. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. And rumor has it you brought some amazing food.
We have 3 dishes today. The first dish that we have is a scallop and strawberry crudo.
Ooh.
It's a scallop marinated in lime juice,
Okay.
and it's served atop a cilantro and avocado mousse.
Oh, can't wait to eat that.
Yeah, me too. And then next up, we have a lovely baby beet salad. We have a little multicolor baby beets with some pea tendrils and a little vinaigrette. And that's served with a goat cheese panna cotta. And it has a little crystallized fennel dust over the top of it all.
Oh, wow. It looks amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And then last up, if you still have a little room left for dessert, is a lemon curd tart with a little meringue. It's a little deconstructed take on a lemon meringue tart there. And we have a little gold leaf, and the little pink bits on top is a crystallized rose.
Well, I gotta admit, I tried a little bit of that earlier, and it's just fantastic.
Good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Do you have any big events coming up where you're going to be serving that?
We do, yeah. We actually have a big wedding coming up this summer where we'll be serving that dessert for about 100 guests.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So how did you get into the event business?
I went into culinary school right out of high school. Originally, I was going to be a chef in a restaurant. I had grand dreams of being an executive chef in my own restaurant. I'm not sure what I was thinking. While I was in culinary school, I did an internship at a very large catering firm in the New York City tri-state area. And that's where I really found my love for catering as opposed to working in a restaurant. And then I sort of gravitated away from working in the kitchen, which I obviously have a great love for food, but I love also doing all of the organizing and the planning and taking care of making sure our staff know what they're supposed to be doing. So, yeah.
How big of a staff do you have?
It varies. During the slower months for us, just a few people. During the busy summer months, we could have 30 people in a week working for us.
That's huge. And what sets SBB Gourmet Catering apart from all the other caterers?
Really a couple things. One thing is our food. I think our food is just speaks for itself. It's delicious. It's beautifully presented. We work really hard to come up with beautiful, creative presentations for our food, not only the plates, but also the buffet displays. And then our staff are phenomenal. Our servers and our bartenders and our kitchen staff, they are top notch. They work so hard and they have a great attitude, and they really make it a pleasure to be at every event.
Well, attitude is everything, right?
It is, yeah.
And where do you draw your inspiration from?
A little bit all over the place. We do a lot of browsing the internet for the latest and greatest. And then our clients bring us a lot of inspiration. Some clients may have a strong idea about the theme for their event, like today's event, we're doing garden party theme, so that brought us a lot of inspiration for the food we brought today. Some couples have a strong family heritage that they want represented in their food, which I think is really special. And then sometimes a custom dish we create for one client turns into a mainstay on our menu, and it's great.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're about to see a video. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's a little compilation of some photos of some past recent events. You'll see some of our beautiful food, and you'll also see some of our smiling staff.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, folks, so at this time, we're going to take a look at a video from SBB Gourmet Catering. Beautiful video. Fantastic.
Thank you.
So what are some of the challenges you face in your career?
Some of the most challenging events that we work on are locations where we literally are starting with nothing. There's no kitchen, there's no electricity, there's no water, there's no bathrooms. We're just creating everything from the ground up. We may be 30-minute drive from the nearest store, so if we forget anything, we're in
Party
big
over.
trouble. Yeah,
Nobody's
over.
eating.
So, one of our big challenges that I think we face very well is being incredibly organized to make sure that when we're at those type of locations that we have absolutely everything that we need and we're all set for the night.
Well, what type of foods excites you the most? Is there a certain dessert, or is it an entree?
So I'm always excited by whatever is coming in season next. whatever is coming in season next is what gets me excited and what I'm always thinking about and dreaming about. So right now I'm thinking about spring foods, thinking about strawberries, thinking about peas, asparagus, radishes, all of the beautiful spring produce is what I'm dreaming about right now.
Farmers market style.
Yeah.
What's the most rewarding part of your job?
The being able to have the immediate interaction with the guests once, or the clients if the meal is over and they're just so impressed by the food or the staff, and being able to have that immediate interaction with them and having a successful event at the end of the night and getting a big hug from the client or the bride and groom, that's the best.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, what's a good website and a good phone number to reach you?
So our website is sbbgourmetcatering.com, and our phone number is 805-687-4900.
Well, thank you for coming on the show, and thank you for providing amazing food for our cast and crew. And now it's time for Name That Tune. It's Name That Tune. Now let's head over to Party Time hostess Angelina with today's Name That Tune prizes.
Today's prizes for Name That Tune are sponsored by Caribbean Coffee, Sunstone Winery, and Artiste Winery. Now back to you, Scott.
Thank you very much, Angelina. Now let's head over to Mitch Karno with the rules for Name That Tune.
Thanks, Scott. The rules are simple. I'll play a song for you. The first one who knows the name, just yell it out. And if you're right, you win. This first song is by Sting, and it goes something like this. Since you've gone, I've been lost without a trace. Dreaming that I can only see your face. Keep on crying, baby, baby, please. Do 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 do. Every move you make, every bond you
every breath you take, Lonnie. Congratulations, Lonnie. You just won yourself a bottle of Artiste wine. Congratulations. And of course, some Caribbean or Caribbean, depending upon how you say it, coffee.
Ooh,
way to go.
nice.
All right, well, we're out of time. I want to thank all of my guests, but before we go, I want to hand out some maracas. We have some noise makers. You want to pass that down because it's time for the Party Time theme song. So why don't you take us out, Mitch?
All right, shake your shakers and sing along. Now is the time to party all night long. So girls, grab your boys. It's time to make a lot of noise. I wanna party all night long. Oh yeah, it's party time. All right, all night long. Oh yeah, it's party time.
All right, well, thanks again, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Party Time with Scott Topper would like to thank the following sponsors: